I want to go into Legao now because he's recently just joined us. We want to start with the 100 million deal. Yeah. Where is the 100 million? Yeah, I want to know about the foundation or the genesis rather of your collaboration with Cassper Nyovest to birth Root of Fame.
Yeah, no, thank you so much. My name is Lekao Sohana. Look, the foundation for us was trying to bridge a gap in our products and in our brand, and then position our brand as well as a lifestyle brand. And then how do you do that except for doing the man of the lifestyle, himself, Okay. Like you can see for yourself, So we wanted to position ourselves with Cassper. And then the one thing that I actually noticed in the entertainment industry, coming from the outside was that there are other people who are actually able to sell products. Others, they have huge numbers, but they can't sell a product. And he's one of the few people who are actually gifted and blessed in the ability to actually sell a product. Then he understands, his value as well. And he knows how to sell as well. And a very good ambassador, of whatever that he touches. He turns everything into a lifestyle. I mean, just look at the shirt, We moved from just a sneaker into this type of apparel. And the 100 million deal was what happens in industries whereby, like a Cristiano Ronaldo gets signed and they signed a 5 billion deal. He's not getting a 5 billion at that moment, but the time of the contract or of the relationship or of the products that we actually released at that time were actually worth 100 million. So both me and him had products worth 100 million, generated and then put into the market. And then right now, we've obviously benchmarked ourselves even higher than that because we're now actually, building...
Okay. I can see you saying, don't mention those figures.
I also wanted to speak to Lekao specifically on diversifying as an entrepreneur because a lot of people know Lekao for drip and a bit for Root of Fame, but it's more drip. But I spent a lot of time with Lekao and there's a lot of businesses that he was able to invest in that, after starting with drip. And I don't know how much he would want to share, but I wanted him to share a little bit about that. The second phase of what I wanted you to share about is basically turning drip into a corporate institution from a small business as it started.
Yeah, look, turning drip into a corporate institution was one of the things that I've always dreamt. I always share the story that I actually failed for 16 years, just before drip, in everything that I actually attempted. Any business you can actually think of. So whenever something happens, about me, don't be worried. That's business. That's what I do every day. So, I've had that. So I didn't want to be a self-employed person. I wanted to be an entrepreneur. I'm sitting here right now. I've been here since around 10, and I have 25, 30 stores, including the other businesses that we have that are operating right now. So I didn't want to be the guy who's self-employed, who has to be there in order to create income. I wanted to build a legacy, and it's actually nice because I'm actually a client of yours, whereby even that side of my life is actually set up whereby I even thought about what happens should I go today, God forbid. So I wanted to create a business that can be sustainable and that can, have people that wake up in the morning and see value in going and the future in going to work for. Not just, a panda nyana, whereby I almost said panda push-up play, and I remember that. So I wanted to create, a system that I can be able to just give to the next person, either to sell it to the next person, and it's actually a formal business that is not just reliant on me. I mean, we have 8 designers. We have, Sibu was there for a couple of months there. She was heading, a big portfolio there inside as well. So I created, a brand that didn't just need me as the founder. I'm a creative, I'm a designer as well, but I don't even design really anymore. So I just wanted to just be able to diversify as well from there to say, I've built this vehicle. Where else? We are doing so many other industries, just besides, our portfolio in retail and then in that brand. We have at least 4 to 5 other sectors that we actually invested in. So, and also that is the power of looking at the money that we're actually making at Drip, because Drip was actually, the foundation for each and every business that I invested in, whereby we're like, we have to take in a lot of people call savings, I call them capital. So whatever that we make that is left off, we put it on the side, which is capital, and then we're able to invest it anywhere. And then generate, other, revenue streams as well. I mean, I'm also in the music industry as well, but I don't have to sing.
I was actually going to ask you, Legao, are you investing? Are you putting your business money, your business profits into solutions that you can tap into 5 years from now, 50 years from now, and live off all the energy and all the, the experience that you have for the next 50 years? At that moment, are you able to leverage that value in terms of money, living a comfortable life, retirement planning? I think we also see for entrepreneurs the high need for them to plan for retirement. Most of them will talk to you about, I've got properties, okay, that will be my retirement plan, I'll earn rental income, or, my businesses somehow will give me some sort of plan. What we help you guys as entrepreneurs, up-and-coming entrepreneurs, artists, musicians, is nobody knows what's going to happen tomorrow, Lekao. Touch wood, you're doing great things, but we are planning, you've mentioned it. Should anything happen to you, you sound like you have an estate plan in place, right? And when we talk about estate planning, we talk about balancing your wishes and your needs and the risk that comes with that. So your needs is you wanna provide for your dependents. You wanna leave something, money, property, your label, your companies. I don't know, whatever. You wanna leave something for the people in your world, right? In your life, right? And then your needs, we're looking at, you actually have to pay estate duty when you die. When you die, with the kind of values you're talking about, you'll definitely trigger some kind of estate duty.
Tax.
Death triggers tax. All of us here.
That I didn't know.
We die. Yes.
Even when you do.
Yes, when you die.
Take the coins.
There's three types of taxes you pay.
They're taking the coins for days.
Yes.
Three.
We have to actually have a plan for that, and Liberty actually has.
That's crazy. Like I won't lie. Like I just learned that. I didn't know that.
Yeah.
I was thinking I'm soft.
No.
There's 3 types of taxes.
I can't die.
So that's how.
die.
So
You can't
actually, that's
die
how
without
a
a
lot
plan.
of people.
Expensive
So
to
that's
die.
how a lot of people actually lose their businesses after
Absolutely.
death, because the estate amounts to nothing, because the
Yes.
tax has taken almost everything.
Wow,
So
I
you
didn't know
have to
that.
have a plan for that. If maybe your business is worth 100 million, there's going to be a tax on that 100 million that the business is actually worth.
Yeah.
So
That's
you have
crazy.
to actually have a plan for their worth. So each and every time you have to have people like them who
Yes.
actually come to say, what is the value
Where
of the
are
business right
you?
now? And then the plan always grows.
Absolutely.
Wow, that's crazy.
Yeah.
So now your kids don't need money to get your stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah. If they don't have money to get your stuff, then
We
you
sell your
now.
stuff. We sell your
We sell your
estate.
stuff. We
Cassper.
sell your-
We sell everything. We settle your debt. Yes. Yeah. So I think the financial planning process, Pam, is vast. We literally look at every area of your life: business interests, family, who's depending on you. What does it mean if they cannot depend on you because you're no longer alive? Your employees. How do you leave your employees? We can use quite a few examples recently. What has happened to those employees' livelihood? So there's a lot. The spectrum is wide. Estate planning, tax planning, investments, education planning.
Another big one, it's liquidity.
Life cover.
Liquidity.
Liquidity in the
That's
estate.
the big
There's
one.
a lot.
That's
Yeah.
a big one, because if there's no sufficient liquidity in your estate, that's when then most people lose their assets. Because number one, there's like top of 3 of taxes, if I can just educate you, because you look shocked.
Yes.
I'm excited.
yeah. Yeah.
Or like, let me excite you more. There's 3 types of taxes that you essentially pay when you die. So don't die, guys, it's expensive.
Have a plan first. Have a
There's the
plan
capital
first.
gains tax.
Yeah.
There's the capital gains tax. Essentially, what does it mean is, if you're to die today and you're moving your assets from your estate to the next
one.
person, your estate needs to pay for the tax.
Yeah.
But if it's your wife must get married, then
Get married.
There's no
Good planning.
There's another reason of getting why must get married.
The next one,
The second one, you don't want to hear about this one. The second one is the estate duty, what Coach touched on. Essentially, that one, what happens is they calculate everything, the value of everything that you earn. But obviously, SARS is not as bad as we portray them. There are discounts there. There are discounts that they give you. Like primary residence, the first 2 million is tax-free. There's other things that they essentially don't make you to pay tax for. The third one, even if I usually joke to my clients and say to them, even if you died on the 1st of March, SARS would want that income tax payment for that one day.
For that month that you
Because you must be, the 1st of March. You would have to pay that tax because you earned that income for that one day. So they would want that tax income.
Yo, thank you. That's very informative.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
I think we should clap hands for that.
Let's clap some hands.
Yeah, you ask.
Yeah.
First of all, don't die, guys.
Don't die without
Don't
a
die, it's
financial
expensive.
plan.
Just don't
We're
die.
all gonna die, right? And life cover kicks in, right? It's a plan, right? And I think sometimes we think life cover. I mean, how is that a financial plan? You know,
And how does it benefit me?
How does it benefit? It benefits the people that depend on you. You can benefit yourself. Invest.
Yeah.
You can extract that value while you're still living. But the people that you are carrying as you grow in the industry and you become popular and people are depending on you to break, barriers. Those are the people that you leave behind with nothing. And Legao is very right. Many black communities with successful entrepreneurs die with nothing because there was no estate planning.
Yeah.
I'm just reminded now, since you guys who love your friends so much, we can do free wills for them because this is a very important tool as well.
Yeah,
you cannot die.
I put y'all on, you know what I mean?
You cannot die without a will, guys. You cannot die without a will.